Hello, hello, hello. A massive warm welcome back to everyone tuning in to the English Spark. I am your host, Adam, and I am sitting here with my good friend and English expert, Leo. How are you feeling today, Leo?
Adam, I am feeling absolutely fantastic. There's something special about today's energy. I think it is because we are talking about something that touches every single person on this planet.
You are right. We are diving deep into the daily routine. But wait, Leo, before we start, I noticed something incredible. Our last video received thousands of comments from people all over the world, from Brazil to Japan, from Saudi Arabia to Italy.
It is truly amazing. To all our friends listening out there, thank you for your support. We are building a global family here. If you're listening right now and you haven't subscribed yet, please join us. Hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It's the best way to tell us, hey, Adam and Leo, keep going. We love this.
Exactly. Now, Leo, let's get serious for a moment. Why is talking about a routine so important? Isn't it just boring?
Many people think so. But think about it, Adam. In English, if you can describe your day, you can pass job interviews, you can make new friends, and you can live comfortably in any English-speaking country. Describing your routine is the foundation of fluency.
The foundation. I like that description. So today, we are not just giving a list of vocabulary words. We are going to live a full 24 hours in English together. Are you ready, Leo?
I was born ready, Adam. Let's jump right in.
Okay, let's start at the very beginning, the start of the day, the alarm clock. Do you love your alarm, Leo, or do you want to throw it out the window every morning?
I have a love-hate relationship with my alarm. It rings at 6 a.m. sharp. Beep, beep, beep. And to be honest, sometimes I just want to hide under the blanket. Adam, do you know what we call someone who loves the morning?
We call them an early bird, right?
Exactly. And the opposite?
A night owl, someone who stays up late and hates waking up early. I am definitely a night owl, Leo. I struggle every single morning.
And that is a great word for our listeners, struggle. It means something is very difficult and requires a lot of effort. When my alarm goes off, I do not get up immediately. I usually hit the snooze button.
Ah, the famous snooze button. Just 5 more minutes, please. And then suddenly it's 30 minutes later and you're late.
Precisely. It's a dangerous game to play. But Adam, there's a common mistake learners make here. What is the difference between wake up and get up?
Oh, this is a good one. Wake up means you open your eyes. You are conscious. You are no longer sleeping. But get up means your feet actually hit the floor. You're physically moving out of the bed.
Perfect explanation. So I wake up at 6, but I get up at 6:15. After I finally get up, I head straight to the kitchen. For me, the morning is all about hydration. I drink a massive glass of water.
That is very healthy. I usually go straight for the coffee machine. The sound of the coffee brewing is my favorite sound in the world. It signals that the day has begun. Do you drink coffee, Leo?
I do, but only after my water. I need that caffeine kick to feel human. After the kitchen, I go to the bathroom. I splash cold water on my face. It's like a shock to the system, a jump start for my brain.
And then the essential step, brushing teeth. Listeners, never forget to brush your teeth.
Very important. Then comes the shower. I take a cold shower in the morning.
A cold shower? You are brave, Leo. I need hot water. I need the steam. It helps me relax before the stress of the day begins. After the shower, it's time to get dressed. This is the hardest part for me. I look at my wardrobe and I think, what should I wear today?
I keep it simple. I usually prepare my outfit the night before.
Outfit. That's a useful word. It means the set of clothes you're wearing together. Shirt, trousers, socks, shoes, that's your outfit. Preparing it the night before is very smart, Leo. You are very organized.
I try to be. So we're dressed, we're clean, and now our stomachs are growling. It's time for breakfast. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Do you agree?
I do. If I don't eat, I get hangry.
Wait, let's explain that word. Hangry. It's a mix of hungry and angry. It's when your bad mood is caused by an empty stomach.
That is definitely me. So I usually have something quick, maybe a bowl of cereal or some Greek yogurt with honey. What about you?
I prefer a hearty breakfast, something big and filling, scrambled eggs, some avocado on toast, and maybe some fruit. It keeps me full until lunch.
While I eat, I like to practice a little bit of mindfulness. I don't look at my phone. I just focus on the food and the quiet house.
That is a great habit. Many people are addicted to their phones. They start scrolling through social media the second they wake up. It's a time waster.
A time waster. That means something that uses your time but gives you no value. Okay, breakfast is finished. The morning routine is done. Now we have to face the world. It's time to leave the house.
This brings us to the commute. Can you spell that for our listeners, Adam?
Sure. Commute. Commute. It's the journey you take from your home to your workplace or school. Leo, how do you commute?
I drive my car. It's about a 30-minute drive to the office.
Do you enjoy driving?
Honestly, no. The traffic jams are terrible in the city. Everyone is honking their horns. Beep, beep, beep. It can be very stressful. We call this road rage when people get angry while driving.
That is why I don't drive. I take public transport. I take the bus and then the subway.
Is it crowded?
Oh, it is like a sardine can, so many people packed together. But I like it because I don't have to focus on the road. I can close my eyes, or I can read a book, or listen to a podcast.
That is a very productive commute. You're using your time wisely. When you finally arrive at the office, what is the first thing you do?
I walk to my desk, I say good morning to my colleagues, and I log into my computer. Then I check my inbox.
Ah, the emails, the never-ending emails.
Exactly. I try to be punctual.
Punctual. That's a Band 7 IELTS word right there. It means being on time, not late.
I hate being late. Being punctual shows respect for your boss and your team.
My morning at work is usually full of meetings. We discuss projects, we solve problems, and we plan the week. It's busy, but I love the energy of working with a team.
It sounds intense. Do you have a lunch break?
Yes, usually at 12:30. I try to leave the office building. I go to a nearby park. I need to get away from the computer screen. My eyes get tired.
Get away. That means to escape or leave a place to feel better. I usually eat with my friends at a small cafe. We talk about everything except work. It's our rule. No work talk during lunch.
That is a very healthy rule. It helps you refresh your mind.
Now, Leo, let's talk about the afternoon slump. You know, that time around 3 p.m. when you feel like you need a nap.
Oh, I know it will. The brain starts to slow down. The energy drops. I usually have a second cup of coffee or some green tea to stay alert.
Alert. That means awake and ready to think. I usually eat a small piece of dark chocolate. It gives me a little sugar boost.
A sugar boost is always a good idea. Then finally, at 5 p.m., it's time to clock out.
Clock out. That's a very common expression. It comes from the old days when workers had to put a card in a clock machine. It means you finish your work for the day.
When I clock out, I feel a huge sense of relief. The work is done, but the day is not over yet. I head straight to the gym.
The gym? After work? You are a machine, Leo. I am usually too tired.
It's the best way to de-stress. When I lift weights or run on the treadmill, I forget about all the stress of the meetings and emails. It clears my head completely.
I prefer a different kind of activity. I usually go to the supermarket. I have to buy groceries, bread, milk, vegetables. I actually enjoy walking through the aisles.
Aisles? That's a tricky word to pronounce. The S is silent. It sounds like aisle. It means the rows in a shop where the products are.
Exactly. Then I go home and the household chores begin.
Chores. Let's explain that. Chores are the small, boring jobs you have to do at home to keep it clean. Washing the dishes, taking out the trash, doing the laundry.
I hate doing the laundry. It takes forever to dry and then you have to fold the clothes.
We all hate it, Adam, but it's part of life. We have to be adults.
Now the sun is setting. It's evening. This is my favorite part of the day.
Mine too. It's time to unwind.
Unwind, like a string that was tight and now it's becoming loose. It means to relax. I cook dinner. I find cooking very therapeutic.
Therapeutic, like therapy. It makes you feel calm. What's on the menu tonight, Adam?
Tonight, I'm making a simple pasta with fresh tomatoes and basil.
And you? I'm having a big salad with grilled chicken. I try to keep it light in the evening so I can sleep better.
Smart move. After dinner, I sit on the sofa. I call it the recharge station. I watch a movie or maybe a few episodes of a TV show.
I prefer to listen to a podcast or maybe read. I also like to draw. It's my hobby.
Around 10 p.m., I start my bedtime routine.
This is the most important part for a good night's sleep. I turn off the bright lights in the house. I put my phone in a drawer.
In the drawer? You are very disciplined, Adam. I struggle with that. I always want to check my messages one last time.
Try to avoid it, Adam. The blue light from the phone keeps your brain awake. It tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. I read a physical book instead.
And then I hit the sack.
Hit the sack. What a great idiom.
Listeners, write this down. To hit the sack simply means to go to bed to sleep.
Yes, my head hits the pillow and I am out like a light.
Out like a light. That means you fall asleep very, very fast. Just like turning off a light switch. Click, and you're asleep.
Wow, Leo, we just lived a whole day in English, from the alarm clock ringing to hitting the sack. I feel tired just talking about it.
But look at how many words we used. Commute, punctual, chores, unwind, alert, outfit. This is real, natural English.
It really is. To all our listeners, your routine is your best teacher. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, talk to yourself. Say, I am waking up. I'm making coffee. I'm looking for my keys.
Don't worry about being perfect. Just be consistent. Talk to your cat. Talk to the mirror. Talk to yourself.
Thank you so much for joining us for this session. We hope you learned a lot of new vocabulary.
And please don't forget to answer our question of the day in the comments section below.